Okay, this is Mr. Elmhorst. We're going to do the minor grade on area of triangles and quadrilaterals. Um, so we're going to look at area of a rectangle. So as soon as we see area of a rectangle, area is equal to base times height. And the information is filled down already here. And it says area is equal to 260. So we're going to substitute, take out A, put in 260. Then we have the base and the height. The height is perpendicular to the base. So we got 20 and then question mark. So we're going to do the opposite to solve here. We have 20 times something equals 260. So divide by 20. That's going to cancel on the left side. So we got 260 divided by 20. 20 goes over to 2 0 times. 20 goes into 26 one time. 1 times 20 is 20. And then bring the 0 down. 20 goes into 63 times. So next one. All right. Area of a triangle. So area of a triangle is equal to area equals base times height, and then taking half of that or dividing by 2. So here's the base, here's the height, which is perpendicular straight up and down from the base. So you have 3.5. And then divide that by 2. It can also be written out as 8 times 3.5 over 2. And you can actually divide by 2 first and then multiply by 3.5. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 3.5 would actually be easier. 4 times 5 is 20. Bring the 0 down, carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2. There's one decimal place value and one decimal place value down below. Okay, so we have a trapezoid, area of a trapezoid. So we're going to write down the formula for area of a trapezoid. Area of a trapezoid, we have two different bases. We have base 1 plus base 2. So we're going to add up the two bases, multiply by the height, and divide by 2. That's our formula. So now we fill out the information. So base 1 plus base 2 is going to be 18 plus 28. And we don't know the height, so we'll leave it there. And then we've got to divide something by 2. So writing it down, so that's going to be 46. 18 plus 28 is 46 divided by 2 times h. Well, this is 46 times h, so we know it's not that. All these, we know it's not going to be those, because 46 divided by 2 is 23 times h. Okay, so area of a triangle. So area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So the base and the height is perpendicular. So we have 26 times 17, and the half means divide by 2. So we can start to process this here. We can actually divide by 2 here. 26 divided by 2 is 13. So this equals 13 times 17. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 is 5. Cross that out. Cross this out. 7 and 1. I'm going to add that up. Please be quiet. So we have area of a rectangle is given. And then the base is 7. So rectangle is base times height. So now we're going to fill in the information. 45.5 is equal to 7 times h. So divide both sides by 7 to reverse the multiplying process to get the area. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 7 is 42. 42. 42. So you subtract. So that's actually going to be in there right here. So we use 6 and then that's 5. Area of a rectangle is 51. So 51 is the area and it's base times height. The base is 6 times the height. I'm going to divide both sides by 6 to cancel. So the height is equal to got 0 and 8 times 6 is going to be 48. Put a decimal in there, bring in a 0. Okay, looking for the area of the parallelogram. So the base and the perpendicular height would need to be multiplied. So 25.5 times 8.5. So we got 5 times 5 is 25, carry the 2. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2 is 27. And then we have 5 times 2, which is 10, plus 2 is 12. So we're done multiplying here. Cross out this pod down below. Now we got 8 times 5 is 40. Carry the 4. 8 times 5 is 40 plus 4. And then we have 8 times 2, which is 16, plus 4, which is 20. 5, 7, 6, 1, 2. You count your decimal place values 1, 2, 1, 2. We have the area of a trapezoid. So the area of a trapezoid, we're going to add the two bases, multiply by 2, or multiply by x, and then divide by 2. So we have 1/2 6 plus 10 times x. We have a triangle. The triangle is 1/2 base times height, base, and then the perpendicular height. So we have 4.8 times 3.7 divided by 2. That's equal to the area. So we can actually divide this by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So all of this is going to be 2.4. And then we have 3.7. So 3.7 times 2.4. 4 times 7 is 8. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2 is 14. So we're done multiplying the 4, and we're done with that spot. So now we got 2 times 7, which is 14. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1. So we're going to add these things up and count your decimal place values. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, for the last one, the area of a trapezoid, using the formula chart, 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. We're going to just start to fill it in here. Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. So writing it out, we have 12 plus 18 times 4. The perpendicular side is the height. That is extra information. So that's going to give us 30 over 2 times 4. So you could actually divide this by 2. 4 divided by 2, all of this is 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So now 30 times 2 is what we're looking for.